Why, hello, replay viewers. Let's see who tunes in to the magic mirror. I see Ramona up there in North Carolina, first one in the room, and Chilladian, welcome. I see Dave in Bangor, Maine, welcome. Chilladian, smoke 'em if you got 'em. Enjoy the bubble hash. Good to see you, Din Din, welcome. Good to see you there, Miss Cecilia Thomas, welcome. Good to see you there, Dave Jeffries in Niagara Falls. Good to see you, Rosalind Brown. Good to see you, Sebastian Echkavera out there in Florida. Good to see you, JR TV out there in San Antonio, Texas. Good to see you, Figments, welcome. Good to see you, Phyllis 2284, welcome. Good to see you, John Vidtolf Anderson from Denmark. Good to see you out there in Denmark. Good to see you, Oleg, welcome. Good to see you, Sally Sipico, welcome. Indian Summer? Yes. Last day of it, though. Claudio, good to see you. Tamara Britton's in London. Good to see you, Tamara Britton. Good to see you, Colleen. Welcome. Good to see you, Lisa, UK girl. Just settling down with your dinner with a glass of wine. Enjoy. Rouge Jones, good to see you. And Rouge, and everyone who joined me on my Instagram this morning, thank you very much so much. Good to see you, Jazz Lady. Welcome. Good to see you, Metalhead Warrior. Welcome. Good to see you, Jose Torres. Wepa Puerto Rico. Bienvenidos, Jose Torres. Dazapants, hello, and Rashid, welcome. Good to see everybody, people. It is, what is it? And the sun is shining off of the Time Warner Center, now called Deutsche Bank Building. I don't know, Deutsche Bank Center? Hopefully the microphones work. Hopefully everything gets charged and everything is nice. Nobody complains about the wind. Oh, good to see you there, everybody. Good to see you there, Mark Friedman. Welcome. Good to see you, Susan Ingalls. Welcome. Good to see you, Nebul. Bienvenue, everybody. Follow Nebul. Great live streamer in the south of France. Good to see you there. My day's going great, Miss Cecilia. Good to see you there, Jay Chulo. Welcome. Good to see you, Jay Chulo. Long day, guys. It's been really a long morning. A long day for other reasons. I won't get into personal stuff. Oh, can I win the Powerball? Good to see you, Mary McHugh. Welcome. Long morning. Had a very stressful bike tour this morning. I had a young kids from a school, and it's Sukkah, so happy Sukkot to all my Jewish viewers. And it was a whole bunch of little Jewish boys who were between the ages of like 13 and 15, and my voice hurts still. I almost didn't do a live stream, people. Good to see you, Anne. Welcome. So please forgive me if I have a very low threshold for bullshit today. Today may be one of the greatest all-day low thresholds for bullshit today. Anyway, let's look at the city. That's what you're here for. You're not here to hang out with me. You're here to talk amongst yourselves and look at the city. So let's do it. Good to see you, Jerry. Welcome. Good to see everybody, people. Hopefully the microphone stayed connected and the power stays connected. I think I'm having a bit of a power issue today. So we'll find out when we get going. Good to see you, Gary. Welcome. Did I sing the Moshiach song? You know, Nebul, I tried to sing the Moshiach song, but I don't think they were down with it. I don't think they were cool with it. Anyway, good to see you, Elma. Welcome. Let's take a little dabble in Central Park. We're on 57th Street, just off of 8th Avenue here. So let's walk over to Columbus Circle and dabble into the park for a little bit. Nadine Smith, good to see you. Will Fargus, good to see you. Did you like yesterday's surprise? Mark, that's why you follow me on Instagram, Mark. I'm kind of shocked we had a signal out there. We had a signal in Fort Tilden. That's insane. Yeah, Rouge Jones, the tour was stressful. And to all the kids who were on the tour who might follow this and follow me on the internet, I'm sorry for telling you for almost 2 hours. No, it was like an hour and a half. Sorry for saying over and over again, stay behind me. It was for your safety. Cliff Badia, good to see you. Good to see everybody. This Central Park South Tower is right there. The Central Park South Tower, featuring the most expensive residence in the city. $250 million apartment is up there. A $250 million apartment. Or 235, sorry, 235. 235 million. Apartments at the top of that. The most expensive residence so far in the city. We're gonna get to 250 soon. We gotta get to 250 soon. Ooh, Midtown's jumping. Midtown's jumping. I feel like I just woke up a second time. Good to see you, Activity 79. Welcome. Tom Constantine from New York. Let's head into the park. Of course, once we get the light here. You're getting the real manic New Yorker experience today. It's the manic New Yorker experience today. You really got to get it today because I had a, this morning was like crazy. I mean, I got through relatively easy. No, wasn't too bad. Well, anyway. Approaching 58th Street, walking north along 8th Avenue. Feeling the heat of the AC and E trains coming up the vents. It got warm out here, people. It got warm out here. It got warm. Oh, the Taylor Swift thing is still here. I forget the name of this museum here, but they have some kind of Taylor Swift exhibition going on. Everybody wants to make the turn, just like it was earlier this morning. I guess the one good thing about today is that I got to ride a bike really aggressively today. I haven't done that in a while. Got to ride a bike aggressively, getting to work, doing the tour, finishing the tour. Anyway, and Tamara Britton with a $5 super chat. Tamara Britton, thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a very generous $5 super chat. Thanks for sponsoring today's live stream. The Gulf and Western building right there. Today, the Trump International Hotel and Tower. When it was completed in the 1970s, the early 1970s, it was one of the lightest buildings ever constructed. It was so light that the building used to sway a little bit too much at the top, and the workers who are working for the Gulf and Western Company back in the day, they would get seasick up there. So they had to lessen the sway of the building. And when Trump bought it, when Donald John Trump bought it, he was going to build a new building, but the zoning changed. So if he built a new building, he would only be able to build about 13, 14 stories tall. So what he did was he hired two architects. One you probably heard of, one you probably never heard of. The first architect who did the exterior of the building was, of course, the famous American architect Philip Johnson. Philip Johnson creates a kind of a black facade here. Trump asked for a little bit of gold accent, but there's little kind of wings on the side there. Let's zoom in. There's little wings on the side of the building here, which help lessen the dampening. It dampens the wind energy of the building, so it doesn't sway as much. So he does that, makes a very heavy curtain face. They basically weigh down the building. And then the interior was done by an architect you probably never heard of, but maybe have saw his work. His name is Kostas Kondilis. And Kostas Kondilis, the developer's architect, always builds on spec, on time, on budget. His scheme was to weigh down the interior walls. So he basically fills the walls with concrete between the units there. And thus, because the building gets so heavy, has these little wings on the side to dampen the swaying. Yes, the building does not sway as much. And people who now reside in the top in the hotel there It's quite a comfortable thing. And from what I've heard, because the walls are all concrete, it's one of the best hotels in the city because you don't hear your neighbors. There are some people who live in the building who have never moved away. They're like permanent residents. This is also the building that is used in the movie Tower Heist, ladies and gentlemen. This is the tower from Tower Heist where they lower the gold car, or the car that was, made out of gold but painted to look a real car. Anyway, they steal this car during the Thanksgiving Day parade, and I got to see filming of that. They recreated the Thanksgiving Day parade in the middle of August one year. It was super hot, and it was super funny to see about 200 people dressed up in winter jackets in 90-degree weather. Anyway, good to see Arjan Alawaha, welcome. Tamara Britton, thank you so much for sponsoring today's live stream. Let's get into the park. Actually, let's go this way. I want to show you guys the statue. Might as well. Is the two big statues still in the Time Warner building? Yeah, I think so. I think those statues are part of the development, if I'm not mistaken, Nibble. Including the big guy with the small dick, right? I would like to go in there, but they're weird about streaming in there, and especially with the setup with the microphones today. It's like there's wires everywhere, so I know they don't like that. So I'm not going to even bother to go in there, even though I could. Technically, I think it's legal for me to walk in there with the camera, but anyway. Time Warner Center, former site of the infamous New York Coliseum. The New York Coliseum was a pet project of Bobby Moses, and it was a convention center and supposedly like a new like MSG kind of building, but it was really small, too small. The minute it debuted, it was a flop. Good to see you, Adriana. Welcome. We're crossing Columbus Circle. Ooh, he's watching his favorite TikTok. Oh. It's okay, dude. I'm not Brooklyn Audit guy. Which, by the way, shout out to Brooklyn Audit on 100,000 subscribers. He keeps the cops in check, Brooklyn Audit, right here on the YouTube. I was watching his video the other day, and it was actually, I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of, don't laugh. It was kind of funny the other day. I'm not gonna lie. And when I like content, as a content creator, I'm gonna let you know what I like. Anyway. Sean's in the house. Good to see you, Sean. Bagels and Walks. Hey, everybody follow Bagels and Walks. A fantastic live streamer from the Upper East Side. As I slip on the water. You take a drink every time I say Bobby Moses. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Good to see you, Marty. Welcome. Good to see you. All right, that is the Columbus Monument there for Christopher Columbus. I believe it was placed here in like 1902, 1895, something like that. I forget. Paid for by newly arrived immigrants from Italy. So immigrants paid for this monument, and it's more about the Italian-American experience than just talking about Christopher Columbus. So I think that this monument has a perfect place in the city. But we got to get into the park. Good to see you, Denise. Welcome. We got to get into the park. Let's dabble a little bit into the park, and then we'll go into Midtown. Should we walk 5th? Let me know. Good to see you, Travis Weeks. Welcome. I don't want to walk Broadway. I don't want to go through the Petri dish. But I don't know, 5th Avenue. Because we have no plan today. I did have a plan for Saturday, but it looks like it's going to rain on Saturday. Tomorrow, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I am taking a personal day tomorrow. I need a personal day tomorrow. Even though I kind of had one yesterday, but I need a personal day where I just stay home and do nothing, clean up the house a little bit. I need a personal day tomorrow, so I don't think I'm gonna do. A live stream tomorrow, but you never know. Ramon, you want me to do 5th Avenue? You got it, kid. Let's do 5th Avenue. There you go, Claudio. Christopher Columbus was born in Beliottola, Italy. And buongiorno and ciao to all my Italian viewers. I know I probably butchered that name, but I'm shot, people. I ain't gonna lie. I appreciate it. Am I feeling better? I'm feeling as good as I can. I mean, I gotta work and stuff, so. Yeah, I need a day there, Adriana. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, Activity 79. Yes, indeed. Take it easy. But you know what? It's a nice day. It's probably the last warm day in probably a very long time. Maybe Marathon Sunday might get this warm again, but we got some cold days coming up. Coldest days since April coming up. So get ready. Arjan, I had my Dunkin'. This morning I had a green matcha tea with a little bit of milk. I had a double chocolate donut and a sesame seed bagel with cream cheese. And now you know my breakfast, brought to us by Dunkin' Donuts. Hey, today you could lie and say that you're a teacher. If you are a real teacher, that's awesome, but go in there, tell me you're a teacher. It's National Teacher Day, and you will get a free coffee. I'm tempted to go into a free teacher, kind of, right? Anyway, it's a Dutch Maas menu. That's right, it's the Maas menu. It's the Maas menu, everybody. That's something I could use, Strawberry Fields. Thank you so much. On today's Maas menu, what is Maas eating today? Let's find out. All right. Let's get into Central Park. Right, I'm a teacher to you guys. I'm a teacher to random children who don't give a crap about what the hell I'm talking about. You know, my principal, the principal of my elementary school, Dr. Moore, may he rest. Dr. Moore, one of the last things he said in the church that I was baptized in, he told me that I was like a teacher. He said, "You're a teacher now." And I'm like, really? I just memorize a lot of stuff. Anyway, thank you so much, Colleen. Oh no, your internet's not working, so you're watching on your phone. All right, well, hopefully don't go through your whole data allotment unless you have unlimited. Yes, indeed, Strawberry. So I really do take that to my heart as of late. All right, let's get into the park here. All right, Pinhead, your time is up, Dutch Maas. Bobby Pilapu, thanks for tuning on in, but I don't tolerate bullshit like that today. Good part. Yes, indeed, Rush fan. Yes, indeed. I appreciate that, JRTV. I appreciate that. Let's see if anyone's going to stop. Anyone going to stop? Is anyone going to stop? No, they're not going to stop. He's definitely not going to stop. Hey, I know you're an asshole. And then I can't cross properly because his van is here. Oh, Figures from Jersey. Look at this. Holy shit, I can't access the park here. Fuck. All right. You won't use your data. Okay. Happy Teachers Day to all teachers out there. That's right. Anyway. So Central Park does not like me today. Me and Central Park are in a very abusive relationship today, and I need to get over it. I need to win over Central Park. I need to win over this freaking park. 27,000 trees, 9,000 benches, 142 miles of drainage pipe, 58 miles of pedestrian pathways, 11.5 million cartloads of topsoil. It is good for mental health. If you're gonna come into my live stream and said my time is up, it's time to go. How about this? Start your own damn live stream, all right? You gotta talk shit. You gotta call me a pinhead. Start your own live stream. Anyway, that's right, Gary. Good to see you, Gary Ting. Let's get into the park here. Let's get into the park. Designed by Frederick Laura Olmsted, Calbert Fox. I know, take a deep breath, I know. Appreciate that. It's beautiful. It is beautiful out here, so let me just get that out of the way. It is a beautiful day today. I'm getting over a little bit of sickness. I feel probably the best I've felt in the last 3 days, but the workload of the day is bringing me down. So now, I know if I go this way, I might have a bad signal, but this is where I want to go anyway. So let's see how the signal is when we get in there. Or is it already telling me not to go in there? I think it's already telling me not to go in there. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. If anything, I'll just turn around. We used 266 tons of gunpowder to sculpt the glacier rock. How many squirrels in Central Park? The last time we did a squirrel census, I heard somewhere in the neighborhood of 3,000, but that's just here in the park. It's not counting all 5 boroughs. 5 boroughs, I heard in the neighborhood of like 2-3 million. But I forgot who does. There is an ongoing squirrel census in the park. It is a glorious day in Central Park. Absolutely. I'm happy you're here to join me for it. All right. We're getting deep into the park now. Good to see you, Claudia. Jazz lady, indeed. Ethan G asks, have I ever played Super Mario Brothers or Luigi Brothers? I have played the original Super Mario that was on the arcade consoles, and then I played Super Mario Brothers on the Nintendo Entertainment System, and then I think I played up to Nintendo 64. I haven't played anything on Switch or anything like that. Switch or the Wii. I never played any of those games. That's right, Nibble. That's right. It's pretty easy to figure out your way around. So far, so good when it comes to the signal. Usually the signal dies out right here. The signal's so weird. I've watched Arthur. I watched Arthur many times. Good to see you there, Danley. Yes, indeed. There you go. 2,373 squirrels in Central Park as by the Central Park Conservancy, and that is a good source. They're the ones who maintain the park. So there you go. See, I was close. If I was playing Price is Right, I would have came close and but not gone over. But remember that the original intention of the park was to get lost. Good to see you, Will Fargus. Welcome. Saeed, friend, welcome. Rambling through the park here. Really no plan today. I think we're going to go up to Bethesda Terrace and then we'll make our way down and we'll do 5th Avenue. I think we'll do a 5th Avenue jaunt today. And let's see how far I go until my feet give out. It's gonna do this like a meditation today where the thrill of feeling alive involves pain. So, Dutchapedia indeed. Darlene, good to see you, Darlene. You want to get lost? Absolutely, absolutely, Strawberry Fields. Good to see you, Leela Sorensen, welcome. This is the arch that was used in the movie Home Alone 2. So in the movie, Kevin comes running down the underneath the arch here, underneath the overpass, but then the same shot, he comes running towards us. We know it's the same shot. It was kind of lazily done because of the lamppost you're going to see on your right-hand side. So this lamppost never changes position between the 2 different shots, which is really funny. Bill Thomas, good to see you. Welcome. No, I never had a Wii. No, I never had a Wii. I never had a Wii. I am more of a PlayStation kind of guy. I had the PlayStation 1 and the 2 and the 3 and now the 4. I have yet to get a PlayStation 5 because I'm poor. But anyway. Never had a Wii. Never had a Wii. I mean, I took a Wii before I started the live stream, but I never had a Wii. Nebu, we could go towards Balto if you want.
Hit him with the saffron before they hit him with the oregano. Oh my god!
I mean, it was like, well, the logic behind it. He wasn't even trying to tell him it was anything.
Of course, we will be, weather permitting, I'm planning to be back here in Central Park on Monday for John Lennon's birthday. I got to reach out to the Beatles, see when they're going to play. And we're listening to the Beatles. Oh, that's a beautiful thing, Mark. That's a beautiful thing. Yeah, no fireworks, Strawberries. Fireworks are only here for the live stream. Fireworks are only here for the live stream. Approaching the Chess and Checkers house. Off here to my right-hand side, the Kate Wallman rink. I might as well take a quick look at the Kate Wallman rink before making our way. We got to get these iconic New York shots. That's what we're going to do today. Iconic New York shots. Because that's what New York is. Probably the easiest place to live stream in the world. New York, New York. Ah, yes. Oh, they're breaking down the pickleball. Oh, the pickleball is dead, people. The pickleball is dead, and they're bringing in the ice skating rink. Taxicab says, hey, did you hear that 1/3 of Central Park's lawn was fully destroyed after the Global Citizen taxi. Yeah, that's an obvious thing, but understand that it is a man-made environment over there, and it's gonna rebound in like 2-3 months. So when we have big events like that, it happens, especially in the rain. So it's not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. God is great, Mark. Absolutely. Nebul bought an Xbox only for the flight sim. You know, Nebul, I'm saving up slowly but surely to get an Xbox just so I could get Microsoft Flight Simulator. So, look at that. Billionaires Row, everyone, right there. Billionaires Row. Look at the sun blazing today. The sun is blazing. Yeah. Let's get into the park here. Let's, Nebul wants to see Balto, so we got our first request. So, if you have any requests going south along 5th Avenue from 59th Street all the way down to along 5th Avenue. And it has to be directly along 5th Avenue. We're not going to go down any side blocks. Maybe down a side block in between avenues, but that's about it. Chris MG Vlogs, good to see you. Everyone follow Chris MG Vlogs, a great live streamer from Grenada. Good to see you, Memsatobe. Ice skate pickleball would be interesting. Yes, Memsatobe. Yes, it would be. Walks in Camera. Good to see you, Walks in Camera. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. And we have Nadine Smith with a $5 super chat. Nadine, thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated with a very generous $5 super chat. And yes, Nadine, I will enjoy the green while it lasts. Thank you so much for sponsoring today's live stream. That's why I'm here, Nadine, to enjoy the green. Next thing you know, we'll be here in a few weeks to enjoy the autumn leaves falling. That's going to be fun. AV99, welcome. As I get my steps in. By the way, today we should be doing around 14,000 steps today. Around 14,000. The dairy, one of the 4 original buildings built for Central Park. Off to our right-hand side. The dairy, designed by Calvert Vaux in 1865. The building, the main part of the building, is made of rock, Manhattan schist, all the leftover rock from the construction of Central Park. Then we have that beautiful kind of wood porch, newly restored. It's come a long way, kid. It's come a long way. The dairy, as the name suggests, used to, yes, sell milk products, dairy products. When the dairy first opens up in like 1867, there would have been cows grazing right here. I would give anything to see the cows grazing right there. In the 1890s, they had a bit of a listeria scare, and thus they ceased selling dairy products. Today, it's a Central Park gift shop where you could smell like the park. Central Park perfume is on sale. And if you want to smell like the park, the main ingredient is lavender. Photos from around New York wants to know the weather. Across the river in Brooklyn, it's 76 degrees Fahrenheit with the wind blowing out of the southeast at 10 miles an hour with a relative humidity of 61%. Now, since we have a notoriously bad signal in the mall, okay, we should just try the mall regardless. We should have a good signal in the mall at all times, but let's see. The only straight pathway in all of Central Park coming up. The mall. And then we're going to kind of go down the side of the park, the east side of the park, say hello to Balto. Or maybe we'll just loop right back. Yeah, well, if we have a good signal in the mall, we'll just turn back around and then exit the mall at Balto and then begin to make our way over to 5th. Yes, indeed, Strawberry. Yes, indeed. Oh, my God, Diana Lee, the beach was amazing. It was so nice. Yesterday was really nice, but unfortunately the ferry ride home was like being on like a school bus. It was kind of chaotic, kind of crazy. And yeah, it kind of rattled my nerves, but it kind of got me ready to what I experienced this morning. Oh, citizen alert for a baton attack in Central Park. Oh my goodness, a baton attack? Really? Where? Around here? Sean, we'll be on the lookout. JR, Fort Tilden's one of the unsung treasures of New York City. It's super isolated. You feel like a million miles away from the city. Oh, it's my favorite place. Brian Bell, good to see you. Welcome. As we look at Christopher Columbus here at the southern end of the mall, Literary Walk, the only straight pathway in all of Central Park. There's around 400 elm trees in the park. And this is in this area of the park, around 3,000 elm trees across Central Park. A disease-resistant Great American elm. This is probably the second or third planting of a lot of these trees you're seeing here. So the baton attack is near the intersection of 96th and 5th. Okay. That is super random, yeah. Wow. Okay. Wow, baton. Is that on Citizen app or is that like on the news? Let me know. Yeah, banned on the loose, a majorette, yeah. Yeah, Monday is Columbus Day, but it's also John Lennon's birthday. So we'll be going to Strawberry Fields on Monday. Okay, it's on the Citizen app. All right, cool. Look at this beautiful canopy of green. It's going to disappear soon. It's going to disappear. Oh, the leaves are beginning. Look at this. Looks like snow when the leaves fall off the trees. As we get ready to pass the Women's Rights Pioneers statue. Yeah, Strawberry, me too. Anyway, there's going to be like 8 people covering the Columbus Day Parade, so there's really no need for me to cover it. So far the signal is holding pretty good. Yeah, that's right. Diana Lee, don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it.
What a nice distraction from this 18-story thing. A New York
Let's see what it's like as we get deeper into the park here. Yeah, Columbus Day on Monday. Also John Lennon's birthday, October 9th. So we're going to be hopefully heading over to Strawberry Fields on Monday. That's the plan, at least. Steelhard, good to see you. Welcome.
Those are $5. Look at those.
Wonder if William's out here. Yeah, JR, it's the magic of the place. Ooh. Oh my goodness, metalhead, speedy recovery, dude. Sorry to hear that. Broken clavicle is not nothing to sneeze at. As we make our way through Central Park, you hear all the hits of your childhood and more, surrounded by nature in the middle of New York City. Yeah, the sheet metal is crowded, yeah. Actually, no, it's actually not that crowded. It's crowded earlier. It was crowded a lot more earlier. It's not too bad out there. The sun is really strong, Sean, so people are really kind of like hiding out in the shade. Oh, yeah. My friend William, Ralph Williams says that he is here. Need to give him $1. I tell you, going to Central Park sometimes is like going to a strip club. Oh no, we're gonna get a bad signal. I want to enjoy Ralph. He's here every day. The tip. Have a good one. I love Ralph because he's here in the winter. He's here in the summer. He's here every damn day. And the park is not normal without Ralph in that spot. So Liz, the tour was awful this morning. Good to see you, Liz. That was a movie to watch. That's right there, Felix. Good to see you. Yeah, the tour was rough this morning. It was rough. But making it out. Trying to turn this day around here. We're at signal minimums. I don't know if I should. Oh, there we go. Okay. We were at signal minimums before, but we weren't getting the buffering. I wasn't getting a buffering warning, but now we're like just above minimums now. Holding 800 kpbs. We're going to make our way over to Bethesda Terrace and the Angel of the Waters Fountain. Who saw the guy in the sunglasses walk sideways just now? Sideways towards me. Who saw that? He literally walked sideways. He did a little two-step there. Fucking guy over here wants to be on my fucking live stream. Man, these darn kids. The minimum is 100, Nibble. Minimum is 100. And then when we get below 100, then I get my buffering warnings. Now we're doing good. Now we're at 2550. Yes, Nibble, yes.
So getting closer to the downtown is the office.
39% already.
Jumping over here. Yes, I do. I cover the marathon every year. Did I miss a comment there? Hold on. Question, will I be covering the marathon? Yes, indeed. And if you get into the marathon, let me know your bib number, and I'll track you. We're already going to track a friend of the channel, Jennifer. Jennifer Herring is going to be running the marathon in November. And you're registering now, though? You think you're going to get into the marathon if you register now? I'm a little confused. This is the New York City Marathon, and yes, 56,000 people can run in it, but it takes time to get into the marathon. Anyway, good to see you, Land Rover. Welcome. Don't you love those carriage horses? Yes, indeed. This is the heart. Yeah, not for 2023. The heart of Central Park. Hey, did you see one of the Avengers movies? This is where Loki teleports from, is right here. This is also the skylight for Bethesda Arcade down below, but it's also almost the very center of Manhattan Island. Yes, right, Jennifer, we're going to get you through that marathon, Jennifer. Jennifer, we're going to get you through the marathon, and it's going to be fantastic. I hope he gets his day in Rikers also. Let's not talk about that, though. That's an awful story. If I was still living in Bay Ridge, I would have been on that train. So luckily I was living in Coney Island when that happened. I don't want to talk about that, though. That's kind of sad. But Jennifer, I will get you through the marathon. Diana Lee, absolutely. Some days it can only get better. Absolutely. Absolutely. Got a beautiful signal right here, so let's enjoy it. One of my favorite fountains in the whole city right there. Good to see you, sunshine after the rain. Welcome. The Angel of the Waters fountain, built to commemorate the opening of the Crutland Aquifer System, the first freshwater system for the city of New York. Hand outstretched, blessing the waters of Bethesda, the healing waters of Bethesda. Just beyond the Angel of the Water statue is, or fountain, is the lake. No special name, just called the lake. Cindy Kerr asks, have I ever seen such blue skies? Actually, Cindy, it's a beautiful thing about living in New York. We actually have quite good air quality considering it's a big city. Bethesda Terrace, designed by Jacob Ray Mould, opened up in 1872. This whole double-decked plaza cheers on and celebrates the 4 seasons of the year. We'll go into debt more later on a future live stream, but we're just kind of dabbling in Central Park today. Test the latency. You got it, kid. So beautiful when it's filled with, absolutely, Liz, absolutely. Brody, YYC, good to see you. Good air, good water. It's a great city. Good to see you, Brody. Let's head on down. Let's keep on going. Like I said, we're just going to dabble in the park. So now we're going to kind of walk down along the east side of the park. We will go say hello to Balto coming up next. And then we're gonna head on down 5th Avenue today. That is on the menu. We're doing a 5th Avenue walk today, people. We have that big love monument over by Rockefeller, that we'll see that in a little bit. So somebody just mentioned that, Sean. Yeah, or global citizen. But you know, Sean, that's like a regular occurrence. When you get a lot of people on one of the lawns like that, and you get like the mud and the rain, it's gonna destroy the grass. So it's you know, it's not like it's happened before. It's happened quite a few times. So, like, the most infamous damage to the park was probably when Diana Ross played in the thunderstorm. Like, that caused legitimate damage to the park. But now the Central Park Conservancy does such a great job of mitigating that. So I found that story to be a bit of a nothing burger, but people need clicks. I get it. All right, Balto. Balto the sled dog coming up next before we make our way down 5th Avenue. But yeah, not a big deal when it comes to the, you know, it is also, understand that it's landscape architecture. So the whole structure of the Great Lawn, it is man-made. So it is designed in a way to drain water a certain way. And when you get, you know, 60,000 people walking all over that, you may have some issues. So smash that like button if you like this nonsense. That's right. That's right, photos from around New York. So we're kind of going along the east side of the mall. The main mall portion is right there. We're kind of walking along the east side of it. Look at this beautiful alley of great American elm trees. The kids had my favorite question that the kids gave me about the elm trees in particular was, what kind of amenities do these trees have? And I said, what, like condos? You know, Chris MG, the Diana Ross concert, both days of it, the day that it rained and then the day after, those were like epic. That was like that was peak 80s, peak Central Park. Because everything was still rough around the edges. It was kind of dangerous. Good to see you, Vaughn Williams. Yes, we just had a recently, somebody in the chat just put up a recently updated number for how many squirrels. It's like 2,700. 2,700 squirrels, something like that, or 2,300. Most performers aren't Diana Ross. Well, she used the wind to her bidding, if you will. She used the wind to perform with the wind. That's what made her so special. It is nice out here. There you go. Thank you so much, Strawberry Fields. 2,373 is the updated number of squirrels that reside in Central Park. And the source of that is the Central Park Conservancy, the people who maintain the park. Look at the little leaves falling off the trees. Oh my goodness. Autumn, it's on its way, people. I know, exactly, Jer. It's like amenities like squirrels. And do the squirrels have hot tubs and cable TV and free nuts and a 24-hour concierge? What kind of amenities do the trees have? And I'm like, first, like, my brain was like, shut the fuck up. And then second, my brain was like, oxygen and shade. Of course, you know what answer my brain with. Taxi cab's like, whoa, that happened on July 21st, 1983. Yes, indeed, Taxi Cab. That's when Diana Ross performed in the thunderstorm. I thought it was July 23rd, but yeah, July 21st. I forget. Doesn't feel that low, no. You need some snacks, Activity 79? Me too. I'm trying to stay away from drinking beer today, so. Who counts the squirrels? I have no idea, Liz. I have no idea how they do it. People need more hobbies. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We're about to walk under an arch here, and this arch, a very famous photo was taken of all the creators of Central Park. They stood on top of the Willowdell Arch that is coming up right now. And there's a great picture of them that you can find on the internet where Frederick Laure Olmsted, Calvert Vaux, and all the other main engineers and architects of the park, they all stand right here. And the picture is taken right about where I'm walking right now. It's a beautiful picture. It's so cool. But all the creators of the park were right up there. It's so nice. Coming up next, Balto the sled dog. Ah, yes. We'll go into tour guide mode for all the random tourists here. Here we go. Engage. Ah, yes. To the indomitable spirit of the sled dog, Balto the sled dog saved 220 children's lives in Nome, Alaska in the winter of 1925. He delivered the antidote to diphtheria, saving those 220 children's lives. About 10 months after, about how much? About 10 months after he saved those children's lives, a whole bunch of people got the money together and commissioned a statue in Balto's likeness, and he was here for the unveiling. Balto stood right here. And it's pretty big. And that's here on YouTube, by the way. A true American hero. He is on display at the Natural History Museum in Cleveland, Ohio. He's stuffed. Ah, yes. Endurance, fidelity, and intelligence. Gotta love that. One of my favorite stories of all time. Sweet Balto. Yeah, Balto died in Cleveland. Yeah, did he die in Cleveland? That's why he's there, right? The last years of Balto's life are really sad. When you actually find out the history of Balto, he was kind of used in gambling kind of stuff, and his owners kind of used him and abused him and profited quite a bit off of him by just having him on display at places. You could say that he was like the first viral star of his day. I did get an audience, didn't I? Yes. Somebody said, how big? When I was talking about what year it happened. But people don't listen. It's fine. So Fifth Avenue is just over there. This would have been Millionaire's Row back in the day. We're going to kind of parallel Millionaire's Row. We're going to stay in the park now. I'm going to go through the Central Park Zoo. Coming up next, Michelle King. Good to see you. Welcome. We're about to walk underneath this 64th Street Traverse and make our way over to the Delacorte clock. Dog walking time coming out. Yeah, JR, if you look at, there's some great little documentaries about Balto here on YouTube. Check them out. I mean, while Balto's story is quite inspiring and kind of amazing, yeah, it's sad. I think the Delacorte clock is ringing. The Delacorte clock's ringing. Ooh, let me start walking faster. The Delacorte clock. Gets us 3:30 here in the city. The Delacorte clock rings again. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Dear headphone viewers, you're welcome. That's right. That was rather dramatic, Strawberry Fields, having to walk through the arch like that and everything, and you got to hear the crescendo of the bells get louder and louder and louder. It probably sound really cool. At home, it's going to be one of those moments I watch 10 years from now and I'm entertaining myself. Oh, I guess it's time to feed the sea lions. Sea lions are being fed. So everybody's watching the sea lions. One of the sea lions fell out of his enclosure during that crazy rainstorm. This whole area filled in with water. Oh, okay. Da 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 da. Many commercials though. Okay. All right, time to get out of the park. Time to get out of the park. I was about to set up a shot and a very rude tourist with her bicycle walked right in front of me, so let me just get out of the park. The park does not like me today. Yeah, exactly. He or she was like, freedom! Flacco, the Eurasian owl, is doing quite well in the northern area of Central Park. And he did survive the rainstorm, and he's staying in the same area he's been residing in for the last few months, so he's doing good. We got some new art coming up when we get to Grand Army Plaza. New art to see as we exit Central Park and begin to make our way down Fifth Avenue. Oh, he's got a new spot, 104 and 100. It's 104th Street and the East Drive. Nice. Oh, I'm happy to hear that, Sean. As long as Flacco is okay, he could be anywhere. I worry about the Mandarin duck. I really do miss the Mandarin duck. I live streamed the Mandarin duck a few times, and I miss that little guy. He was so cute. Well done, Flacco. That's right. Flacco's thriving outside of the zoo. It's pretty funny. All right.
24 hours to think about.
No, he does play out of the park. Yeah, Liz. He usually goes up in the Harlem area, though. So he's been seen in the Harlem, like northern Manhattan area. Absolutely, Strawberry. Absolutely. Yeah, I think he went down to Bryant Park once or twice, but he stayed, from what I've heard, he stayed up in and I think Sean could agree with me on this, he's up in the Harlem area, kind of Morningside Heights. I really do worry about the little Mandarin duck. Ooh, the new art looks super weird. Ha 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 ha. Okay. I have been hoping to see this piece of art for a while now. It's going to be here until like, I think it's December or into the new year it's going to be here. It looks like a thing of lipstick. Wow, it is like concave. Wow. Oh, one side is flat and the other side is curved. Yeah, laser pool. He likes that construction site up there. Yeah. Yep, it's art. Oh, Sampa, wasn't that amazing? Yuri, good to see you, Yuri. Fred Eversley's Parabolic Light, this is called. Yes, indeed, Leela. Parabolic Light by Fred Eversley. This is going to be here until when? Until August 2024. So this is going to last us into the new year. Will we? And we have a bad connection warning, it looks like. Please stand by, please stand by, please stand by. We usually never have a bad signal around here, but what do I know? Yeah, beautiful bit of lipstick. Sorry about the connection, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like the connection is slammed. Ironically enough, across the street from the Apple store. Rich Narvi, good to see you. Sorry about the signal, guys. We're having a bit of a signal issue. Liz, you got to check out the art. Absolutely. We're having a bit of a signal issue at the moment. Interesting. We usually don't have a signal issue around here. There we go. Back to minimums. We're up to 450. Oh, back down to 100. Will we drop below 100? Let's see. Jamia from Italy. Buongiorno, Italy. Buongiorno. '59th Street, ladies and gentlemen. It's 59th Street. Gotta wait for the, well, this is classic gridlock over here. Yeah, still getting video and audio right now. Good, all right, awesome. The VPN works really good when it works. The VPN works good when it works. Waiting for a clear area here. We're still at minimum, so I'm gonna keep the graphic up for a little bit longer here until we get just above minimums. Now we have the walk light. It's kind of funny, the cab was going to be like, I'm going to just slowly roll into the... Yep, loud and clear. Good to see you, Esteban. Hey, we're above minimums. Okay. There she is. There's the Apple Store. I will not get a new iPhone before anyone asks. No, 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 nay, nay, nay. I'm going to wait for my iPhone 12 to really die on me, because I'm happy with it. I like the extra radiation it gives me. And of course, I don't know if you heard about the iPhone 15. It's been having some battery heating issues. And that's the last thing I need when I'm live streaming, is a phone that's 1,000 degrees. I've had that problem before, so. Making our way south along 5th Avenue. Good to see you, Eric. Welcome. 58th Street, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to walk down 5th all the way down to Washington Square Park. If you're just tuning in. Rockefeller Center coming up next. And the Love Memorial, the Love Monument, coming up in a few blocks here. You look forward to roasting nuts with extra radiation, right? Chestnuts roasting on a irradiated phone. Jack Frost biting at your nose. Yuletide carols being played on an iPod. And those Easter seal guys, where have they gone? But everybody knows a little bit of vodka and some mistletoes makes the night kind of drowsy and tired. Though it's been said many times, many ways. Do you celebrate Christmas? Do you celebrate Christmas? With us. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. Happy Eid. Good to see you there, Andre. Welcome. Rich, are you enjoying? I'm glad you're enjoying. Louis Vuitton, ouais. Louis Vuitton. Anyway, happy Halloween, Eric. Happy Halloween. Is the Evolution Store south? I don't know. Brody, I actually don't know. I don't even know what the Evolution Store even is. NASA can... I know, Diana. It's kind of crazy, Diana. It's kind of crazy, all this technology. Oh, CB, have you missed my singing voice? Oh, thanks for tuning in. Tiffany and Company right across the street. Me and the Duchess had tea right up there. Oh, we had coffee. we had coffee at Tiffany's. That was fun. Got all dressed up. Took some Instagrams. You celebrate Christmas. L'chaim, Mark. L'chaim. Absolutely, Jeff. Well, everybody does. Look at this. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Let's really fuck with them, people. Let's really fuck with them today. They shouldn't be driving a car in Manhattan anyway. Hey. Wow, the driving is out of control here. Oh, yeah. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, across the street, one of the 7 circles of hell where the lies are manipulated from. It's Trump Tower, ladies and gentlemen. All the barricades are still here from his recent visit. Yes. Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus. Yes. New York, I love you. Oh, I love you, New York. I'm drunk and high off your energy at all times. As we still stumble south along 5th Avenue. 56th Street, ladies and gentlemen. 56th Street. The original Harry Winston across the street. Now it's empty. Thank you, Trump. That's because of him. Anyway. Where the apartment... Yes, where the apartments are smaller than advertised. Trump Tower. You paid for 2,000 square feet, but only got 1,800. It's the Trump way. America, baby. America. Well, all these barricades here make it hard for me to dangerously walk on the curb. I want to walk along the curb dangerous style. Let's see. I want to walk right along the curb. It's magical chaos, Jennifer. You know, it's Marathon Sunday. It's like, you know, Marathon Sunday might as well be a good set of Quaaludes, you know? It's an amazing experience. No, he's not there, Bagels and Walks. He's not there. Fawn Marie, you just got off work. Oh, good to see you. Thanks for tuning on in. There you go, Strawberry. Yes, indeed. And no extra charge, people. Did he do some kind of gang sign? Who saw the young child do a gang sign? Or is it Fortnite stuff? I don't know what the kids do with the lingo. Oh, wow, tourists are being crazy with the city bikes right now. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, she nearly died. Anyway. And I'm done with politics too. Let's just get drunk and forget about the whole thing. 55th Street, people. 55th Street. Still going south. All right. They know that Santa's on his way. He's got lots of goodies and tax breaks for his friends. Anyway. That's right, Giuliani is for tourists. That's America's mayor, shush. That's America's mayor. As somebody who had to live through 9/11, it's kind of sad what happened with him, I'm not going to lie. I feel pity. Australia my way. Good to see you, Australia my way. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well there. Almost to Rockefeller. And we're going to go all the way south along 5th Avenue today. All the way down to Washington Square Park. Is he somewhere sweating hair dye, Audrey? Probably. He's somewhere. Somewhere maybe over that rainbow. I don't know. But this guy here is driving uber aggressive. Yeah, woo, look at that. It's like true New Yorkers just jumping in front of taxi cabs. Anyway. All right. We got the light, people. We got the light. See, I want to walk right here. They see NYPD has figured out where I like to walk as a live streamer, so they put all the fences there. I'll just take my time here. If you're waiting for an express bus, it makes it a little bit tough with all these stupid barricades here. Blondie, good to see you, Blondie. Welcome. Strawberry Fields with some fresh lyrics. Yeah, buddy. We're going to blink and it's going to be Christmas, so. No, it's true. Australia mile away. It's very true. It's very true there, Australia mile away. It's very true. All right. Approaching the Christmas vortex. Cartier coming up across the street on our left-hand side. Now I'll soon be decked out for Christmas. And don't forget that Chase Pay and the Visa card are sponsors of Christmas. So get ready. Sampa, yeah, what they want to do is they want to enhance the sidewalk and the street and how like the lanes are used. But unfortunately, nothing's been truly agreed upon yet, because some of the changes that the DOT wants to do are they're quite extensive. It's almost fully pedestrianizing Fifth Avenue. So very similar to what like Broadway is now in a couple of sections, where it's like the cars have to like share the road with pedestrians and go very slow. They want to kind of bring that here, but nothing's been agreed upon just yet. It's very exciting though what they want to do to Fifth Avenue. So I, for one, am all for it. St. Patrick's Cathedral, right across the street. (51st Street), just about 2 blocks away from the main promenade of Rockefeller. I'm amazed at people who take pictures of rather common storefronts. That's right, Jay Nash. Good to see you. Always got the pasta Dutchie, man. Pass it, man. You gotta relax with the meditations. Ooh, it's a Lego store. Hey, you got some incessant little brats who can't shut the fuck up? Send them to the Lego store and they might be entertained for about maybe 12 and a half minutes, let's say. Ooh, I think we have the Christmas lights coming in, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, okay, let's marvel at this, which is just so beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, St. Patrick's Cathedral, right here, the famous St. Patrick's Cathedral. As the express bus to Canarsie passes us, we have Saks for New Year's. It looks like it's all coming in. It looks like it's gonna be a big clock this year. Oh wow! We gotta get a closer up look of that. And here's good old Atlas with the weight of the universe on his shoulders. No matter how powerful your church is, the corporation will always be a lot more powerful. That's why he's here. And look at this. Let's line him up with the church. This is a cool picture. During rush hour, you could. Yes, indeed, Sean. Yes, indeed. All right, let's get the shot. This is the very cool shot right here. Yes. Ooh, with a little bit of sun glare in there. Look at that. See, he lines up perfectly with the church. Again, no matter how powerful the corporation is, and no matter how powerful the church is, the corporation will always be more powerful. Anyway, let's see what's going on over at Saks Fifth Avenue. Cathedral is always so beautiful. Absolutely. All right. Wow, Saks Fifth Avenue looks like they're going to have a whole fresh and updated lighting setup here for the new year, for the new Christmas season. Oh. Wow, he's playing that song? Give it to me. Playing some Rick James. Nobody plays Rick James anymore. Look at all these damn barricades. Holy crap. Well, is the New Kids on the Block coming here or something like that? Is NSYNC playing? Why are all these barricades here? Ooh, look at this. Wow. It looks like it's going to be like a clock or something like that. Wow. Thing is huge. And you see all the other like lattice work around it? Wow. This is exciting. Well, Christmas is coming together, people. Christmas is coming together. Very exciting. You still play Rick James, Liz? That's a beautiful thing. Liz, never stop playing the old school, all right? Here's our lovely Love Monument by Robert, Indiana. Right here in the shadow of 30 Rock. Do you feel it, CB Earth Day? Do you feel it coming? I feel it coming. I mean, this just says that it's on its way. So yeah, well, you know what, Liz? This is like a big setup here. They have to attach all this to the building. So it does take a few months to set up. So it usually starts up around now, but I've never noticed it like this much work before. Altor from Spain. Good to see ya. Buenos noches, España. Awesome Land Rover. That's right, Rich. That's right. Then they cleaned up this. This is my favorite. I love this right here. This is one of my favorite little reliefs right here. When New Amsterdam becomes New York. Right there. Isn't it amazing? An amazing story being told in the side of a building, New York style, baby. Let's really make a scene here and give them a show as we make our way south along Fifth Avenue, people. Tourists were swooning right there for a second there. Tourists were like, what's happening? Are they giving away free candy? Is somebody giving away free PlayStations? Don't you love those details? Yeah. All right. My damn voice today. I can't get it out of tour guide mode. Fucking hell. Wow, is it a rickshaw playing that? Whoa, she's on the mish. She's just knocked me out of my way. She's on the mish. Is she late to her business meeting where she's gonna lose money? She's running to meet the Duke and Duke. Is Crazy Coney Island Kid? Dinally, that is yet to be determined, Dinally. Stay tuned. Hey, if you push me out of the way to run, I'm gonna put the camera there. Anyway. Oh, wow, he's playing the Jersey Shore theme. All right, that makes sense. Yeah, remember this song, guys? It was popular for about 83 seconds. I don't care. I love it. All right. Ooh, look at Jersey flying through here. Yeah. For the Jersey Shore down Fifth Avenue. Where's Snooki? He's gonna go pick up Snooki. All right, people. I have lost track of the streets because New Yorkers just sat mesmerizing. Oh, we're near the, oh no, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. We're not by the office where the guy who was killing people on the beach. We haven't got to his office yet. That's coming up as we make our way south along Fifth Avenue. Thanks for laughing, guys. Appreciate it. I love when the chat fills up with laughter because I know you guys are paying attention. That's not an 80s tune, Liz. That came out in like 2000 and something. That's the I Don't Care, I Love It song that's a Jersey Shore theme song. What is it, 47? You're on 47? I think I'm on 47, people. I think I'm on 47, yes. Damn beautiful day in the city. L'chaim. No. Yelled in my ear, Jewish? No, I'm not, but Happy New Year to all my Jewish viewers. Don't get to say with attitude, please. YOLO, bitches, one life. You only get one. Anyway. Yeah, for real, Liz. Yeah, that I Don't Care, I Love It song. Used to like it. The song is okay. I know, so much going on, Jay. Ooh, you love... Oh, there you go, by Icona Pop 2012. There you go. It's the Jersey Shore song, people. Ooh, jumping out here today. Jumping. Let me get around. Never a dull moment. I know, Dan, but they're asking me if I'm Jewish because they want to pray with me. That's the whole thing. That's what they want to do. They want to absolve their sins, so thus they pray with random other Jewish people in the street. That's how it goes for Sukkah. Happy New Year. Southern Grape Lady, good to see you, Southern Grape Lady. Welcome on into the show. Walking south along Fifth Avenue. And we are gonna make our way all the way down to Washington Square Park. Going all the way down 5th, baby. Busy day in the city, yes indeed. There she goes, she's doing her big business deal there with temporary expired New Jersey license plate there. Nice. Expired paper plates from Jersey there as she talks on her speakerphone, doing the big deals. No doubt talking to the Duke and why that other woman pushed me out of the way before. I heard they got to corner the pork bellies market. She's talking to the Duke and people. Anyway. Ooh, really cool reflection coming off that building over there, lighting up the whole street right here. Look how cool is that? Oh, I think he just missed his express bus. Oh no, he's running into, oh there he goes. Did he wait at the wrong spot there? He might have waited at the wrong spot, this guy. Yeah, this guy waited at the wrong spot for the bus. Anyway, don't you hate those dirty paper plates? D-Dirty, good to see you. It was expired. Yeah, it was expired. It was blatantly 2012. It was a 2020 expired license plate, like a temporary plate, like a paper plate. Wow. City's jumping. Beaks! Where the hell is Beaks? Yeah, he got locked in that cage with the gorilla, right? He's on a ship. He's on a ship going out of Brooklyn. Anyway. Ow, my foot! You gotta love these impatient drivers, people. Neville's out there in Toronto. Welcome. And yes, Neville, everything in Toronto is just like New York, and everything in New York is just like Toronto. Yes, indeed. Anyway, good to see you. Welcome on into the show. Ooh, we're walking through a very creepy pedestrian walkway here. Yeah, I've seen those, D-Dirty, I've seen those in the wild, those license plate flippers. It's pretty incredible that they could get around town using those, but when the police use them themselves, I mean. Wow, look at this, like the caverns of Fifth Avenue here. Wow, this is cool. It's all good, Neville, just joking around, Neville, it's all good, dude. Welcome. All right. Hey, back on the 5th Avenue, 43rd Street, people. Boy, it's noisy over here. Yeah, I need a flipper for the office. Yeah, me too. Wow, he's walking around with bags of ice. That's pretty cool. Coming up to the Deuce, 42nd Street. That was a really cool mural painted down there. Yeah, no, D-Dirty. Quite a few police officers and friends and family of police officers have flippers on their cars. Seems like, well, they're always building something new. We're always restoring stuff. Facades need to be maintained. So, yeah. All right. New York Public Library, main branch. Right here. No, I wouldn't say it's the best. Toronto is just like New York, but it's like Toronto's just so clean. Everybody's polite. The architecture is beautiful. I love the architecture in Toronto, so it's my favorite city. If it wasn't for the winters, I would live in Toronto. But we're making our way down 5th Avenue. We're at 42nd Street now. Still in Midtown. Yeah, traffic is slow today. Traffic moving at a snail's pace here. Oh, are they going to clear the intersection here? Gonna have to get something to drink. Getting a little parched here. And I'm looking for a reasonable street cart to get a drink from. We are in front of the main branch of the New York Public Library. Patience and Constance manning in front of the library here. Ooh, I like this. Ooh, the lions have some art. I like this. I like this a lot. This is really cool. This is what I love about New York. That's right. Banned books for all, baby. This is something I could easily get along with. Protect the freedom to read, ladies and gentlemen. I like that. Hey, yay, all right, there we go. Got our cameras back. Beautiful display for Banned Books Week there, ABX girl. The host of Democracy Now! Just passed us. 10,000 internet points for the person who knows her name. She literally just walked right past us in the shot there. That's pretty cool. The host of Democracy Now! Wow, I didn't want to bother her. She was walking her dog. Let's continue south along 5th. Going up onto the sidewalk here. That's a little dangerous. This is why they gotta ban those fucking things. Amy Goodman, Marianne Rose, thank you so much. 10,000 internet points to Marianne Rose. Amy Goodman just walked right past us, walking her dog. See, I didn't know her name, Marianne, so... But Amy Goodman, man, she has been reporting and fighting the good fight for many a year. Soho Joe, good to see you, welcome. (39th Street). 39th Street, a bit of a feeder road here for the Lincoln Tunnel. And it looks like we have what the kids call a clusterfuck right here. Yes, Patrick, they're not supposed to be on the sidewalk. Yes, they're not supposed to be on the sidewalk, yes. They're not supposed to be on the sidewalk. Yes, yes. That's why I'm reacting like wow. Quite dangerous. They gotta outlaw those fast bicycles soon. Ooh, this is people really flirting with disaster here. We do not have the light yet. Or is the light broken? No, it's not broken. Here we go. Stating the obvious today will get you the dumb person voice. Brian Davis, good to see you. Welcome. Just heads up, people. Little snafu there, that's right. That's a new kind of kung fu, right? It's called snafu. 38th Street, people. Still going south along 5th Avenue, taking us all the way down to Washington Square Park today. We started near Columbus Circle, made our way into Central Park, and now we're walking south along 5th Avenue. Watch your back. Hello, welcome, hi. Watch my back, okay. Rather aggressive username there. But stating the obvious, always brought to us by Schaefer Beer and the all-new Pop Top. For people who like having fun, for people who like having more than one. Schaefer is the one beer to have when you're having more than one. How am I doing? Fantastic. The name sounds devious, right, Brian? Yeah. I concur. All right, we're in a couple of blocks. We're gonna be near the office where the Gilgo Beach murderer, his office is coming up in like 2 blocks. Always be careful. I live in New York, watch your back, so yeah. I had to work 6 blocks away from the World Trade Center after it collapsed and burned. Luckily I wasn't downtown when 9/11 actually happened. But I had to work downtown, so you're telling me to be careful? Have you watched this channel before? Anyway. Empire State Building is like right here, but we're walking in the shadow right now because it's kind of hot. The sun is strong today, so I'm kind of staying in the shade. Oh, you did too there? Awesome. So I think you know that I'm obviously always careful. Having to breathe what I breathed in for months and months on end, and having to hear the stories of body parts being found on rooftops for many months. You know me for almost 1 year. Awesome.
You're right though. Like I think it's pretty affordable at that price.
Anyway, so coming across the street over here, and I think it's the building on the corner is where the Gilgo Beach murderer, he had his office. He was an architect, and his office was in this building right here. Optimus got slime. Good to see you. Und the summer didn't watch. Und the summer I didn't watch. Okay, cool. Anyway. Central Blue Diamonds with a $2 super chat. Central Blue Diamonds, thank you so much for the very generous $2 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $2 club. Much appreciated with a very generous $2 super chat. Another beautiful day in New York City indeed. Look at that blue sky for Central Blue Diamonds. Right there. Thank you so much for the very generous $2 super chat. Words brought to us by Tempo Cigarettes and the all-new charcoal filter for more flavor. Far more flavor. Far more charcoal. That's the flavor of Tempo, but it's all new flavored filter. Anyway. So yeah, I think in this building right here, the Gilgo Beach murderer had his office. And the only reason why I know this is because when all the media set up their cameras across the street, they looked onto this side of the street here, and there's a Dunkin' Donuts right over here. And this Dunkin' Donuts here is a Dunkin' Donuts that me and the Duchess frequent quite a bit because our express bus stop is one more block down. Jack Spencer, good to see you. You just tuned in to Miss Amy Goodman. Yeah, you just missed Amy Goodman. Yes, indeed. See, look, here's the Dunkin' Donuts is right over here. This scaffolding is relatively new. This wasn't here just a few weeks ago. Right here, Dunkin' Donuts. That's the Dunkin' Donuts, and our express bus stop is right down here. The one that gets us home. Lovely light on the buildings, yes indeed. Madam Mojo, good to see you, welcome. As we walk south along 5th Avenue. Making our way all the way down, and Metalhead Warrior with a $20 super chat. Metalhead Warrior, thank you so much for the very generous $20 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club 4 times today with a very generous $20 super chat. I deserve a cold. I appreciate Metalhead. I'm gonna definitely drink tomorrow, Metalhead. I'm gonna definitely drink tomorrow. Thank you so much for the very generous $20 super chat. Thanks for sponsoring today's live stream. Coaster Kid, good to see you. Welcome. Metalhead Warrior, extremely generous. Yes, indeed. We got lovely light on the building. That's why I just crossed the street just now. Because there she is, people. The star of the show. Probably one of the most famous skyscrapers on the entire earth. Your Empire State Building, people. Look how cool that looks. That's freaking New York for you, baby. 34th Street, 5th Avenue. The address, 350 5th Avenue. The Empire State Building, ladies and gentlemen. Right there. Right there.
When I first sign up in this year. When I first sign up.
Yes. Look how cool that looks. It's like really cool light on it right now. Can't beat the energy, Louise. There you go. That's also the place where Doc Savage lives. There you go. That POV, Mr. Lingo. Yes, indeed, that POV. You like it? Awesome. Makes you feel like you're here, right? It's the New York experience, ladies and gentlemen, right here. All right, do we cross the street here? Yes, I guess we're going to try to. Will the Uber and the Tesla kill me? We'll find out. Brian Fortis out there in the Bronx. Welcome. Waiting for King Kong to poke through? Yes, indeed. One of these days we'll get to see King Kong. They should make an inflatable King Kong again. They should do that again. Make the inflatable King Kong. And there it is, Empire State Building. And we have, they got the Sukkah across the street. The Sukkah mobile, everybody. Look at this. Fifth Avenue in all of its glory. I'm still doing Ron, Rich. I'm still doing Ron. Look at this. I love it. Come make a blessing there. Awesome. The Moshiach is coming, baby. The Moshiach is coming. He's coming, no holds bar. All right, people. We're now getting ready to leave Midtown. Gonna make our way into Flatiron District now. And like I said, we're taking this all the way down to Washington Square Park today. Just tuning in, we saw a brief glimpse of Amy Goodman from Democracy Now! And Rick Kelly, I'm glad you're enjoying. It's gonna get a little bit more calm now because we're gonna leave Midtown, so. We're leaving Midtown. Ooh, look at that crazy driving, all right. The Suburban's like, I'm just gonna drive sideways. I'm just gonna drive sideways as I do. Needless to say, it's not fun driving a car here in New York. It's not fun. Did I film the... No, I did not ride... No, the Moshiach. I don't know what happened to the Moshiach. I did not film his arrival into the U.S. No, actually, JR, not a Jersey driver. He was a... he had a TLC license, so he was an Uber. As we begin to stumble and meander down Fifth Avenue. Continue to 31st Street we're approaching. It's fun to drive a car, okay. Phil is celebrating 13 months of Dutch Moz Plus. Phyllis, you have been a member of the channel for over a year, and you have given me some very generous super chats the last few months. So thank you for that. That's really, really appreciated. Phyllis is legit like paying some of the bills here for the last few months. So Phyllis, I want to thank you for that. So Phyllis, congratulations on 13 months of Dutch Moz Plus. And I want to again take the moment to thank all the channel members. Thanks to all the channel members. This broadcast is brought to us in stunning 1080p. We utilize the VPN called Speedify, and I have 2 cell phone networks here. It looks like everything's working really good today. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Police don't make traffic stops? I don't know, they're not around. So whatever Rich, what are you asking me there? Whatever really became of F and Ron? I don't know. I don't know. Rich, he's hiding on the roof somewhere. I don't know. That's right. Absolutely, Strawberry. Absolutely. Rich, thanks for making me laugh. I appreciate that. He's up on his roof somewhere. He's in hiding. Oh, shit. Okay. Susan Ingalls, good to see you. It's all good to be lurking. It's all good. And I'll be in Times Square for the aliens. Like I said, if I could live stream the bomb dropping here in New York, believe me, I will. If I could do that, I'm all there for that. That is cool. Wow. Always gotta slow down. You never know what kind of art you gotta see. Oh my god, a blizzard. We need a freaking blizzard so bad. What the TS? What means TS? Times Square, formerly known as Longacre Square. In 2004, the Times newspaper moved up to its current location on 42nd Street and Broadway, thus creating Times Square. When Times Square was called Longacre Square, it's where all the horses lived, the horse carriage horses. As the theater scene moved north, Times Square evolved and changed to its current iteration. Now continuing along 5th Avenue, 26th Street is coming up next. And then just beyond 26th Street on our left-hand side will be the Museum of Sex. So, taxi Orf Uber. I don't know what Orf is, but we have both here in New York. Times Square, the Petri Dish, Bedbug Central, where Elmo goes to die. It's all available in Longacre Square. By talking like this, I'm teaching the AI to learn my euphemisms and jokes. Because I am FunnyBot. Maybe I'll just do the whole live stream in this voice. Okay. There we go. Museum of Sex across the street, not for children, needless to say. Paul, do you dig the voice? So when I got over my stutter, Paul, a way for me to get over my stutter, I used to have a really bad stutter, was to talk like a robot. Do I sound like Movie Phone? Raiders of the Lost Ark. Rated R, now playing at the Regal Cinema 13. Showtimes are 6:15, 8:15, and 10:15. Press 1 if you want to buy a ticket. Press 2 if you want me to shut the fuck up. People are looking at me so funny right now. It's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful, guys. Rated R. You know, everyone's okay. Everybody wants to buy tickets. You know, Paul, my dream here on YouTube is for somebody who needs somebody to do voiceovers to find me, and then hire me. That's like my dream. One day they'd be like, I'm gonna give you the job, kid, and you're gonna make all the simoleons. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, silver movie phone. I remember M ratings. What are you talking about? Rated M for mature. What's option 3? I don't think there is an option 3. Am I impressive, Nash? That's good. I should be impressive. It's my job. Okay, Rich, I'll try my best. Rick, you remember when Times Square was complete hellhole? It was beautiful back then. Coolers everywhere. It was like Taxi Driver. Oh, was option 3 shut the fuck up? Okay. All right. The heat is getting to me, ladies and gentlemen. The heat and the live stream are getting to me. One of the coolest dog runs in the city is right here at Madison Square Park. It's where all the cool dogs come and hang out. L'chaim! L'chaim!
Shake the hula.
Okay, shake the hula. I'll shake it.
Yeah, you're Jewish, right?
No, but...
Oh, amazing.
L'chaim. Cheers. Have a good one. Yeah, shake it. Yes. Good. I'm going to have blessings now for the next 18 and a half years. Do you still miss Casey Kasem? Yeah. I should have started singing the Mashiach song, right, guys? He was being quiet for option 2. I know he was disappointed. I know. Listen, I'm everything, all right? I'm everything. I'm baptized Catholic, never confirmed, so that's I am the devil. Anyway, the Flatiron Building, people, right there. The Flatiron Building. We're going to stay to the right-hand side of the Flatiron Building to continue down 5th Avenue. We're in the Flatiron District. This building here is called the Toy Building, and this is where we used to have the toy convention back in the day when it first started. We're going to lose the toy convention here in New York City in the next couple of years, which is just crazy. An institution that's been here for like 112 years or something like that. Oh, why did he fall? He tripped on these? Okay. These tourists tripping over road furniture.
So wacky. They're just so wacky. These tourists here, they're just so wacky.
Can I speak German? Nee Deutsch, nee Deutsch. You confirmed and you're still coming to the Double H. Nice. Hey, Double J! You hanging out with Double J too? Gonna drink a 7-7? I think Tony Monero's gonna be around if we're lucky. So the Flatiron Building is empty, yeah. So somebody put a bid in for the Flatiron. The Flatiron has recently been converted into residential units. And the person who put the winning bid in, I think it was like $161 million. He put the winning bid in and then disappeared. And we don't know where he is. He did not pay the winning bid for the building, and thus the building has no owner, has no occupants. It is empty. And it is truly a shame that the Flatiron Building is empty. But it's one of the craziest stories that's happening here in New York at the moment. And yeah, the Flatiron Building, people. Let's continue down 5th Avenue here. Now they have that kiosk over there that says beer, wine, and coffee. That's very tempting right now. Sugary drink than beer. So I think I'm just gonna keep on moving here. Good to see you, Ben. Ben, each other underneath a trench coat. They put in the winning bid for the Flatiron, and then now they have disappeared, and thus the Flatiron has no residents, no occupants. It is the empty Flatiron Building, people. Take a look at it. Anyway, can we get to 300 likes? That would be fantastic. Hit the like button, people. Look, shiny lights, people. Shiny lights, people. Ooh, shiny lights. Look at this. It's like that Weekend song, right? Like that. Whoa, wait. Don't shut off. I was just getting to know you, shiny lights. Oh, shiny lights. You're so wacky. I mentioned the Weekend and you shut off, huh? You don't like the Weekend, shiny lights, huh? I thought we were going to be blinded by the light. Anyway. It's art, people. Oh. Oh, I'm blinded by the light. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, I gotta take some acid now. Wait. Ma, get the acid. Yeah, that's cool. Wow. That's cool. Wow, get some good music going. Wow, just like the Weekend, everyone. Blinded by the lights. Blinded. Mr. Saturday Night Fever, that's right. Mr. Saturday Night Fever. Yep, it's art. Yep. Oh, she thinks the camera's turned around on me. Okay. She thought the camera was turned on me. So she was waving her arms. Oh, there you go. Now I get to be on the show. By the way, you know what, Metalhead, I forgot to do that. I forgot to scream out drugs. That's right. Oh my goodness. I forgot to do that. So those two ladies were speaking Portuguese, and they were waving their arms frantically behind my head. So it's pretty funny. Everyone thinks the camera's like turned on me. You would see my chin. You don't look that drunk, Josephine. All right, Josephine. Anyway. Oh, all the kids are so vain. They think that the camera's only turned on your face. They're really that dumb. Like, the camera's so low right now because I have the microphones right now, so I can have the phone pretty much right at my chest. And I'm like everything's like inward, so I don't get the cord snag on anything. But anyway, Mortal Kombat right about now. Oh yeah. Happened to you the other day. It was weird. Yeah, people are like, you know, they don't realize that the camera's facing, you know, like forward. But whatever. We're now, Fifth Avenue gets quite quiet. As we get south of the Flatiron Building, it's going to get a lot more chill, a lot more relaxed. There's still a lot of office buildings around us and some really nice retail, but now it's going to get quiet as we get closer to Washington Square Park. We're approaching 20th Street, by the way. I know, the TikTok generation, I know. Don't get me started on the TikTok. Don't get me started about the TikToks. Oh, good to see you, Deborah. I know, I'm always around. Good to see you. We had a friend of the channel just pass us. Deborah would just walk past us here. In true New Yorker fashion, we said hello and didn't stop and kept walking. In true New Yorker fashion. All right. Hey, I'm always walking around here. It's like a tiny little town, New York City. It's like a tiny little town. It's like Cheers, where everyone knows your name. And I get so focused that unless somebody says my name out loud, it's like it all becomes a blur. Ah, there you go, Josephine. We love our Deborahs around here. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. What are we at? 19th now? 19th Street, people. 19th Streets. Wow, we're gonna get to Washington Square in about 2.5 hours. That's not bad. We made good time meandering around the city today. No, Diane, I did not get my drink yet. No, I gotta get a drink. I'm rather parched, but I want like some like soda or something like that. I want something sugary that is not good for me, but that keeps me going doing these live streams. The live stream is bringing me back, which is good. I was in a rough mood when I started this live stream some 2 hours ago, so I'm in a much lighter mood now. I feel like I could almost deal with life. I got the Duchess though, so she always makes me feel good. I need some go-go juice. That's right, Ben. Some Dr. Pepper and it's Mountain Dew and Red Bull, right? Go-go juice. I didn't hear about 13 dying, Josephine, but I mean, all the floods have subsided here in New York City. It really wasn't as bad as the media kind of played it out to be. Now, granted, My house was a few blocks away from a house where somebody was trapped in a basement. That person was saved from their basement, but I didn't hear about 13 deaths. Deborah, it was great seeing you too. Thanks for being a guest star and one of the many, many, many performers here in the streets of New York City. The never-ending play, stage drama, continuous performances happening 24 hours a day, never completed until civilization comes to an end. But thank you so much, Deborah. It was great seeing you. And I hope you have a great day. See, Deborah, I saw you were in that like work mode there, so. Like 2 ships passing in the night, we say hello, but we keep it moving. New York style. It's 16th Street we're approaching now, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue south. Where were there floods other than Brooklyn? There were floods in Queens, parts of Manhattan. Very localized flooding though, in very like pinpoint spots. It all depended on the terrain and where drainage led to. Understand that no city in the world can withstand almost 7 inches of rain in 3 hours. No flood control system in the world can react to that. And I think we did pretty good. But it's my first time hearing about 13 people dying. That I did not hear about. But I mean, check out the replays. We did visit some of the worst affected areas. Obviously, after the storm, we did see some flooding in Coney Island. And I should have went on earlier and during the really torrential rains, and I would have had the money shots, because a lot of money shots were like literally just a few blocks away from me, so. Oh, okay, there you go. Metalhead, I'm so sorry to hear about that, man. But yes, note to self, always pull over to the side to take pictures. Again, I thought I explained that, Josephine. I'll say it one more time. The flooding depended on drainage, how water runoff collected, and it was very localized flooding. It wasn't whole areas and neighborhoods. It was very, very localized flooding. And like I said, no drainage system in the world can react to 7 inches of rain in 3 hours. That's what happened. So I don't know what we're trying to get at here with these questions about the flooding though. So I'm just gonna say that it wasn't as bad as people are making it out to be. And it was a very unique event that unfortunately is gonna happen more and more often as climate change happens. But there you go. I hope that cleared your confusion. Love that flower shop cafe across the street. They have the coolest little flower displays across the street over there. A lovely spot to have coffee. Yeah, it was like overwhelmed for like about 2 hours. The whole system was overwhelmed for like 2 hours, and then after that, it took another like 4 hours to kind of drain everything away. So 7 inches of water in 3 hours, it's like that doesn't happen often. Okay, Josephine, yeah, there you go. "13th Street, everybody. 13th Street. Wow, we are already almost to Washington Square Park. Making good time getting down there. Howie, I don't know. they got all the. Are they drying out carpets? Are they giving them away? Can I have a carpet? Can I just take one of these since they're out in the street? They look cool. I'll just roll one up and take one back home to Coney. Thank you very much. Anyway, RJ's watching out there in Colorado. Good to see you, RJ. Welcome on into the show. Making our way down to Washington Square Park. We started out in the Columbus Circle area. We went into Central Park for a little bit. And now we're making our way all the way down Fifth Avenue. What is the cheapest car you can buy in New York City? That is a question for Google or Ask Jeeves, the official search engine of the Dutch Moz live stream is Ask Jeeves. With its fantastic pinpoint search results, Ask Jeeves will answer you anything your heart desires. They really tie that sidewalk together. Yes, they do. Cindy Kerr says that your boyfriend drove into floodwater one time and you had to push the car out of it. 17 electrical poles in length. Wow. Wow. Yeah, walk on it. It's a discounted rug. Exactly. There you go. JR TV. That's a great answer right there, JR TV. That's a smart answer right there. You're a Dutch Moz watcher right there. Yeah, you want to keep yourself entertained, use Bing or Ask Jeeves. Anyway, we're making our way down to Washington Square Park. We're approaching 11th Street now. Ooh, I like this. Look at this for all the communists out there. We got NYC Marxist School, October 7th and 8th at the Leonard Nimoy Sally at the Symphony Space. Oh my God, day one we're going to learn about what is communism. And day two is going to be the Chinese Revolution of 1949. Scan the QR code for more revolution. The Marxist School, yes. Out of many, one. As we continue on, ladies and gentlemen. Did I miss the light here? Am I that tired? Am I that tired? Is it a delayed green? I think it's a delayed green. Yes, it is. A delayed green. I should have went. I should have went. I think they're going to be playing some communist Pokemon here, too. Communist Pokemon and more at the Marxist School here in New York City. October 7th and 8th. Got those in Toronto, too? Awesome. And somebody out there will scan the QR code and their lives will be changed forever. So thank you. Thanks for watching the live stream. Anyway. 10th Street, everybody. Pikachu's your favorite communist, that's right. We need to destroy the imperialist power. I have shoe. I have shoe. What? My name is Dutch Moz son. As I reference South Park, by the way. Anyway, Rob Paradise with a $5 super chat. Rob Paradise, thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for the $5 super sticker. And thank you so much for sponsoring today's live stream there. Rob Paradise. 9th Street, everybody. 9th Street. I need something to drink. Oh my God, I need something to drink. Hopefully, you know what, Rob Paradise, I will let you know if I'm going out to San Diego. I would like to go out to San Diego, believe you me. And I'll let you know. As we're now just a couple of blocks away from Washington Square Park. Positively 8 Streets is right about here. It is 4:51 in the afternoon. We have made it all the way down from Columbus Circle. We went through Central Park, and now we're all the way down here approaching Washington Square Park. We've come a long way, kids. We've come a long way. It is 4:51 in the afternoon. Wow, it's almost 5 o'clock. Almost 5 o'clock for the Dutch Maas. It's getting late. I'm going to start turning into a pumpkin soon. Ooh, 1 Fifth Avenue. Look at that. The first big entrance, first big address along 5th Avenue, right there. We have the Washington Square Arch beginning to come into view. I'll see you later, Susan Ingalls. Have a great day. And we should have at least hit 300 likes. We were up to like 340 something viewers at one point. So we should have at least 300 likes at this point. Fawn Marie, it depends on how you improperly park. I don't know exact prices. I am not a motorist. And that is definitely a question for the Google. Okay, Google, how much do parking tickets cost in New York City? All right, people. We have made it. Washington Square Park. There is, we only at 227? Wow, that means there's over 100 people who have watched who did not even hit the like button, not even engage with the content. Oh, absolutely. No, Ruth Jones, you got to be in good health to do all this walking I do. You got to be in good health. You got to be in good health. And it is healthy to do all this walking. I mean, it enables me to eat and drink anything I want. But, wow. Look at that. We were directly under the Empire State Building all those blocks ago. And now we're all the way down here at the Washington Square Arch. Just unbelievable. Look at this, the lights going on here in the park. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, did you enjoy this nonsense? I hope you did. I'm very tired. I need something to drink. I need to go home and cuddle with the Duchess. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed today's live stream. Are you new to this madness? Make sure to subscribe to the Dutch Maas Family Networks here on YouTube and on Instagram, all same name, at Dutch Maas. And make sure you hit the notification bell because I never know when I'm going to go live next. But from the Washington Square Arch here in Washington Square Park, this is Dutch Maas signing off. Have a fantastic Manhattan day, whether you live here or not. Hug your loved ones, cherish those moments. And good afternoon, good evening, and good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. I will see you guys maybe on Saturday, maybe tomorrow, who knows? But take care, everyone. Ta-ta, bye-bye.